we? My name is Jennifer. Here we talk about everything. Today we're going to talk about stuff that's going to piss you the fuck off, and I hope it does. Good morning. Yep, it's 5 a.m. What are you doing this morning? You want to know what? I'm going to show you what three sets of families are doing right now. I am. Where's it?
Yeah, vehicle 1050 it went over the overpass. Who else is in there?
My friend.
How many?
Kobe.
It's just y'all two?
And there's a guy that he told us to take us or he was going to kill us.
He told us to take it or he's going to kill us.
How Mexican cartels are targeting local teens. Monday at 10 on Cans 5.
Now, this is going to be a message you're not going to like me about. I've been on here for 5 fucking years, and for the last 2 years, I've been telling y'all to straighten your goddamn shit out, and you keep making fun of me. You keep telling me it's more important to go have sex with everybody, and that it's okay to teach your kids how to have sex. Now, there's 3 fucking families right now that, thankfully, every one of those kids, they survived that accident, but what if they didn't? And they were forced to do something they didn't want to do, and told if they didn't do it, they were going to be killed. Or their parents were going to get killed. But you just keep on fucking having your goddamn parties and your fucking charades and spending your fucking money because your kids aren't involved. Crossville, Tennessee is loaded with the cartel. My kids are involved in that. And there's not a goddamn thing I can do about it because Marshall Mathers and his friends and all of you stupid ass bitches that say you read tarot and all you do is cause fucking drama decided it was more important for you to have a good laugh than it was for me to save my kids from a drug cartel. I won't be posting much on here anymore. Why? Because your priorities are not about trying to get to God. They're trying to do whatever it takes to get your pussy ate or your dick sucked. I'm pretty certain the universe is not looking at you like, the universe don't care about you. And God, he's laughing his fucking ass off because it's going to be your kids next that are fighting with the drug cartels, wondering if they're going to be alive at the other side of that fucking wreck. It's going to be your kids that overdose because the fentanyl coming from Mexico was in the pill that your kid thought would be safe because they got it from a friend. It's your kids that are dying and losing what future there might be left of mankind. Because it's more important for you to be cool. It's more important for you to do what you want. It's more important for you to be the good mom or the good dad or make the money, or it's more important for you to do everything else but love your kids and do right by God. So for all of you out there who think it's fucking cool, may your child be the one who gets taken by the drug cartel, not the motherfuckers out here who are doing right by God, not the motherfuckers out here who are making proper decisions, the ones out here that aren't. Because the ones who are making the good decisions should not have to continue to keep losing for the motherfuckers who aren't. I haven't been able to touch or see my kids in years, dude. And these stupid ass fucking crossful bitches think it's funny. What if somebody did that to you? All you stupid ass motherfuckers, and yes, I'm calling you stupid ass motherfuckers, there's no goddamn healing when it comes to people keeping your kids from you that's gonna make you feel good about it. I don't give a fuck who you are or how holy you think you are. When your kids are being kept from you and they are dealing with motherfuckers who do drugs, kill people, and make you do things you don't want to do, and all the assistance that I can get is from a bunch of jealous, zealous motherfuckers who like to fuck kids for a living and talk about it, make music about it. That's what this world has come to, is a bunch of inappropriate motherfuckers thinking that it's cool to take the innocence of a child. Don't you ever put my name in your fucking mouth and say that we're anything alike. Because my kids are having to suffer because you are stupid. You are fucking ignorant. You have issues. I got off the drugs. It wasn't even on drugs that I needed to get off of, but I still got off of them. Could still use the pain medications, but God forbid, if I do anything to help myself, that's wrong. Don't take that medicine. Don't eat that food. Don't smoke this and don't do that. But you guys can talk my kids into doing drugs, and you guys can talk my kids into fucking transporting shit they don't want to fucking do. But I'm not allowed to eat meat or vegetables. Wow, what a fucking prioritized system we got here. You're killing off our goddamn kids. Meanwhile, you're fighting over vegetables. This is so fucking retarded. If you don't like the way it's coming out of my goddamn mouth, I don't give a fuck. I woke up this morning to that goddamn video on my fucking page showing me, on one side it says, luckily your son's more important. Luckily, mom, your son is important. And I'll show you the video.
Says that he loves to paint, and don't tell me that he needs help either. He's challenged. Have some empathy.
Challenged, huh? Look at Sylvester and him. Do you know what they're doing? He matches with the king, the jelly is the queen, these sugar packets are the knights. He's playing chess with a grandmaster who's about to lose.
Walter, you see this? Checkmate in 8 moves. This kid is amazing.
And he doesn't like to paint your nails. He wants to hold your hand, but he can't process physical contact. So help him, or he will never connect with you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but your son is a genius.
Few parents meaningfully engage with mentally enabled children. It's not your fault. It's just how we are.
How did your parents handle it?
Oh, I haven't spoken to them in 10 years.
My polished streaks because Ralph says that he loves to paint, and don't tell me that he needs.
It's my Ethan. And hopefully he's not fucking with all that shit. That video was right next to the video about the drug cartels. He hasn't talked to his parents in 10 years. That was a TV show. I hope my son is still okay. All I get is these stupid messages from these stupid fucking people. And yes, I'm calling you fucking stupid. You sit around doing goddamn dope with the future. You sit around doing dope with your kids. You teach your kids how to have sex at 12 and 13 and think that it's funny. Yes, I think you're stupid. I think you're fucking retarded. I think you're a bunch of dumb bitches. I think that I did a great fucking move when I left that goddamn town, and I'll never fucking go back. The sooner I can get my kids away from all you stupid ass motherfuckers, 10-10, the better off life will be. But you seem to think that it's okay to fucking shove pictures in my face and let me wonder, are my kids alive or are they dead? Are they okay? Do they need me? Do you know that doing that to me, that is actually torture? I don't give a fuck what book you read it out of. I don't give a fuck what. That's torture, dude. The fact that my own mother paid to have this done is insane. But yeah, my own mother had this done. My own mother, my own grandmother, my own brother are all a part of all this. The ones that you said, oh, you should love them and blah, blah, blah. They're teaching my children how to do drugs, cart them across state lines, and warning them that if they don't do what they're told, their mother will get hurt. Now, keep worrying about all the stupid shit around the fucking world while my kids and other people's kids that are dealing with the same thing that aren't worthy of your attention because they're not causing drama, fucking somebody else's man, or trying to do something everybody else has fucking done, only they're doing it with a different color. I mean, like, pay the fuck attention. Why the fuck are you so goddamn concerned about what purse color you have when there's so many fucking kids out here being taken over by these drug cartels? If we don't have kids, we don't have future. Like, are you really... Yes, I'm gonna talk to you like you're fucking retarded. I sure am. If you don't fucking like it, I don't care. At this moment in time, I'm talking to a bunch of motherfuckers who are more concerned about their purse color than kids growing up. I don't care. Like, goddamn, dude, it's too expensive to go to Disneyland. And who would want to go to Disneyland? You get fucking... You can't even trust Disney with your kids. This shit is fucking insane, dude. Well, that's why God made it so expensive. He said, okay, make it more expensive. That way we don't have as many pedophiles. Good. What's the next thing on the list? I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me? You got a bunch of fucking women that sprawl and... I'm allowed to have an opinion. And this is my personal fucking opinion. You want to wake me up in the goddamn morning with these fucking memes that tell me about these kids getting taken over by drug cartels... Like, I want to know where the fuck my kids are. I want to know what the fuck is going on. I want to know why it felt like it was so important for you to fuck my kids' lives up than it was to give them a good life. Everything that you've done to me and my kids is gonna come back to you. And it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, if you don't have a lot of money, or what your reason was for keeping me from my children and making my children be without their mother for the last 15 fucking years. I am the only thing that they have that is solid. And it's hard for me to be solid every day. Every day I wake up and I have to wonder what's going on with my kids. Because people like Brandy Evans and her fucking crew think that it's funny. Oh, let's not forget Victoria, whatever the fuck your last name's. I don't even fucking know what her last name is. Like, that's how close I got to people. I don't even know most of these people's fucking last names, man. That are fucking with me. Why? Because they're low vibrational motherfuckers who thought that it was fun to fuck at 12 and stay fucked up at 15. None of them have any kind of future dreams. They're okay with killing their kids. I'm not. That's not the kind of person that I am. That's not the kind of people I want to hang around with. That's why I didn't get along with these people. I need your fucking help. My kids are in trouble right now. I don't give a fuck about sucking nobody's goddamn dick. You have plenty of fucking underage bitches that are doing that for you that need to be protected as well. But all of Hollywood thinks that it's fun to take an innocence away, and you don't understand why people aren't watching your movies anymore. Who the fuck wants to watch movies produced by a bunch of fucking pedophiles? I mean, like, seriously, knowing the shit that went on to people, like, I got all excited about watching The Color Purple till I found out what happened to the actresses. I won't touch that movie now. It don't matter which one you fucking put it on. I won't touch either one of them goddamn movies. You can't pay your fucking people correctly, but you're gonna make a bunch of money off of it? Bitch, please, I can't wait till they take all your dimes, make you sit on a fucking elephant. And yeah, I'm talking to you, Oprah. Just like a Tennessee motherfucker. Act like you're a volunteer and you ain't nothing but a piece of shit. We got it clear. Just like a Tennessee motherfucker. Got DCS is involved in helping the drug cartel find children to pawn and use. They're using the fucking child services to help them. But here you're more worried about making fun of me and telling me that my news isn't worthy and that there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. Feeling like it's more important to do your drugs than teach the kids to get the fuck away from them. I don't know, maybe you didn't fucking see that correctly.
Yeah, vehicle 1050 it went over the overpass.
Please, let me out, sir.
Who else is in there?
My friend,
How many?
Paul B.
It's just y'all two?
And there's that guy that wanted, he told us to take us or he was gonna kill us.
Shut down the one.
How Mexican cartels are targeting local teens. Monday at 10 on Cans 5.
I hope nothing is happening to my kids. I really do. I really do. But I'm going to tell you something. 1737, I really do. The fact that you felt like it was appropriate, like I'm not even, like Mark Zuckerberg won't let me post on Facebook, and I know it's him doing it because he's friends with Eminem. You're so special that you're preventing a mother from protecting her children. But you have a mother and children of your own, right? All of you that are fucking with me and my children. What if the drug cartel came and took your kids? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot who I'm talking to. These are the same motherfuckers that fuck kids and think it's fun and cool. Let's go make music about it. Never mind. I'm talking to the wrong motherfuckers. Anyway, when that happens to your kids, don't ask me to pray for you. Because the only thing I'm going to do is look at you like, I tried to tell you not to be retarded, and you chose to be retarded. So as you bury the future of our lives in all these drugs and Mexican cartels that you keep letting over out of Texas and Arizona and California, because it's so cool. 1411. I want these kids saved. If you have a problem with saving these children, you need to get the fuck up out my way. Because I am praying right now that God take every motherfucker out this world that is fucking with children in any bad way whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what money you have. If you have money, may it go to the people who need it the most. I am done dealing with this stupid shit and you telling me that you're so much goddamn better than me. What the fuck are you? A bunch of fucking dumb motherfuckers teaching your kids how to make the same mistakes you did because you have so little worth in your system. The might to try to be something better than what you were taught to be isn't there. And it's sad because God gave you that button. You just choose not to use it. You were all given these buttons to fucking succeed at, and instead you'd rather sit around doing drugs and making fun of people that don't want to do drugs. You're so cool. We've got stars and musicians dying of overdose every goddamn day. But you're so cool. We got men out here killing their wives because the men don't know how to treat the wives correctly. The wives are standing up for themselves, and it causing the motherfuckers to stand up and kill each other. The men are killing the wives and the kids because they don't want to fucking grow up. And people like Marshall Mathers are saying, go ahead, dude. Do what you gotta do. Every man that has killed a wife, Marshall Mathers and all your friends, I want you to know, it's because of the way that you fucking make your music. It's because of the way that you tell people they should be treating people. There are men out here killing their wives in honor of Shady. Slim Shady. There are people killing their fucking kids in honor of Slim Shady. Are you proud of yourself? Are you fucking proud of yourself? If you don't fucking believe me, hold up, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Oh, I gotta show this real quick. You're so goddamn cool. This one's for you.
Police are calling a murder-suicide, sharing more about who he was. He was gunned down more than a week ago, and since then, friends have been working to support his family. 8 News Now anchor Sasha Loftus joins us now live with what they're doing. Sasha?
Denise, this is the apartment complex where Kevin and his wife, Catherine, were killed in that apparent murder-suicide a little while ago. Now, as those who knew him are still trying to come to terms with what happened, they're also doing what they can to help his children.
He always makes you smile or laugh.
Renee Mendez speaks on what she'll miss most about her friend.
He was a happy-go-lucky man. You could never tell anything was wrong.
Renee says 37-year-old Kevin Jainty and his wife, 33-year-old Catherine Russell, were killed at this apartment complex in Henderson on May 19th. Police say Catherine's ex-boyfriend, identified as Koa Hayden, shot them both, then turned the gun on himself.
It's just a shock. It throws you for a loop.
Renee tells us Kevin and Catherine left behind 5 children.
Those kids, he would do anything for them. Anything.
So she and several others who worked with Kevin at this 7-Eleven are coming together to help them.
That's why we...
Murder-suicide is happening every fucking day. Because of your stupid fucking song, Slim Shady. I love you, Marshall Mathers, but 24/24, you're part of the problem. Your music is part of the fucking problem. You're preaching now, but I need you to take that other shit off the goddamn shelf. Start caring about the future before the future isn't there to care about. You have a problem with what the fuck I say? Then shift your fucking disposition and I won't have it to fucking say. But I'm never gonna stop telling you that you're fucking stupid for teaching your kids how to do drugs, and you're fucking retarded for not helping me get my kids away from the cartel. Period. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah, I thought it was a murder-suicide. It was an actual guy killing a couple, which was probably a third-party relationship, if you ask me. Murder-suicide. That bitch was, somebody was cheating on somebody. That's my personal opinion. Somebody was cheating on somebody in that scenario. If it was a murder-suicide, and they killed the husband and the wife and then turned the gun on himself, that was a murder-suicide because somebody was cheating and somebody was being left out and they wasn't liking it. Isn't that the reason why you made Slim Shady? I love you, Marshall, and I'm asking you to heal. I'm asking you to help me get my kids away from these people who think that it's fun and that it's cool to take their futures away from them. Futures are really bright for people who work on them. But when all you do is sit around destroying other people's lives, you can't expect that your life is going to get much better. 2611. And I spent years trying to fucking fight for my kids. While a bunch of you dumbass bitches who are so goddamn low vibrational and your worth meter is at 0, you walk around dressed like you have to show everybody your stuff because they don't like you for you. You gotta show them something. Why don't you try working on your personality and you won't have to show your ass so much? I'm just saying, like, that's a personal opinion. If you were actually a good person and did things that were worthy of attention, you wouldn't have to show everybody your titties to feel like you're worthy of attention. And that's not worthy attention, by the way. Actually, you hanging your titties out in front of the world to see is pissing off a wife right now because she doesn't want her man subjected to that shit. She's not subjecting somebody else's man to that shit, and she's expecting respect out of her fellow women not to be doing that for her either. If she wanted her husband to have a goddamn porn episode, they could go at home and do that shit. And maybe even it talk them into fucking doing something together. Who fucking knows? That's what porno's supposed to be. That's what they tell you, but it's really for a bunch of men that can't control their cum. You don't see a bunch of women running around with porn mags, do you? No. Because we're not trying to have sex for fun. We're trying, I mean, we are, but we're loving. Like, yeah, I just, there's no fucking bunny thing running around for us. Like, and honestly, let's be for real. Listen, I'm being for real. Chippendales. I've been to a couple of those things, and not one time did I ever run across a Channing Tatum. Not one time did I ever run across a Channing Tatum. Them motherfuckers stink, they're ugly, and they can't dance worth a fuck. They weren't worth the $2, they weren't worth the walk to the fucking ATM, they weren't worth changing my $20 bill out for once, okay? Listen, there ain't no Channing Tatums out there for us women. We want the real deal. If we gotta look at that fucking stick that don't look like much, like, you guys get to look at titties. We're looking at a thing that grows and does weird things with one eye. Like, it just don't look too pretty. You know what I'm saying? Suck me. Woo! Are you sure? Yeah, I'm good. I mean, you know, we can really go there. Like, I don't even know what the fuck Daddy was thinking. How the fuck do you make some of these motherfuckers, and how are they supposed to, like, anyway? We're not gonna go there. But listen, I'd rather talk about sex than kids dying over drugs. Any day, every day. Why can't you do that? I mean, like, if you have to be raunchy, can you at least be raunchy with people that are your age or appropriate? I'm just saying. While you're making fun of me, somebody's kid is dying, being talked into doing something they shouldn't be doing. And you're losing your might to live a life. So rather than make the fucking fun out of me that you've been doing, and you think it's so goddamn funny to tear my channel down and make sure I don't have visits, to make sure I don't make any money, to make sure da 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 da. You're so fucking cool. You're so fucking cool. No, I don't want to be a star. Who the fuck wants to hang out with people like Beyonce or fucking all these motherfuckers who aren't taking care of their kids either? If I wanted that same goddamn shit, I'd go back to Crossville. The only difference between fucking stardom and Crossville is the money. And in most cases, they got the money. They just choose to spend it on low vibrational shit instead of high dollar shit. Because in Crossville, as long as you got a car, that's cool. You don't have to have a big fancy motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna see it. And most people, they're not worried about it. They're not worried about big fancy houses. The fanciest fucking house in Crossville is way out in the fucking boonies and owned by a car dealership. The Chevy man owns the nicest fucking house in the goddamn county. And there's only one. One great big fucking house. There's like another big fucking house out in Fairfield. There's a big fucking house in Tansy. There's a big fucking house in Fairfield. And there's a big house in fucking town that everybody likes. The rest of them are plain Jane houses. And that was the Stone house. The Stones. The people that made sure that we had a college, made sure we had Rome State, made sure that we had an elementary school when the schools were getting too big, but the county didn't want to pay for any extra land to build a goddamn house, so the Stones said, here, take some of this land. Yes, that is their last name. Yes, it is. Make fun of them. Go ahead. See what happens. That's a very respected family. I respect them. I've had teachers by them. I rode in vehicles with them. They are very good people. Yes, the man is a bountiful man. He has his boundaries, and that's why he's one of the richest motherfuckers in the county. I will defend that man right there, because if he pushes you the fuck away, it's because you're wrong. Period. Rich people don't get rich dealing with stupid. Period. That's not how they get rich. You're making fun of me because I want more out of life. You're making fun of me because I'm trying to be able to find out what's going on with my kids and provide them with a life that's right. You're making fun of me and acting like my life doesn't fucking matter, but you sitting on a bunch of dicks that don't give a shit about you is better. Look at what you've done to your lives just to be able to get rich and famous, and that rich and famous didn't do nothing for your fucking mind, did it? Not a goddamn thing. But give you more fucking problems to deal with. You don't like me? I don't care. I didn't come here to be liked. I came here to make a difference. I'm tired of seeing kids die. I'm tired of seeing people die. I'm tired of seeing stupid. Yeah, I got a burp and a fart in the fucking wind. Maybe one of these days you'll be lucky enough to smell it. But I doubt it, because your vibration and mine, they don't fit. I don't lie about my shit. I don't have to con people into being my friend. And I don't spit in God's face every chance I get. Like some of you motherfuckers, every time you turn on your goddamn YouTube channels, you know you're telling a fucking lie. You know that you're full of shit. You know that you're causing problems in people's situationships. And you do it anyway, because you're getting paid for it. Everything that you're getting for being mean people, Hope it's worth it. I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to let God take care of you. Because you know it's coming. You know it's happening. I see it already. There's a bunch of you motherfuckers that thought that you were going to be above me 34, 40. You ain't feeling too far above me right now, are you? The something that you keep forgetting is that this is God's world. He's waiting for you to stand up and stand up for it. And the saddest part about it is that it may have only taken God 6 days to make this world. But the existence of it being here for as many of thousands and billions of years as it has, and we still can't get it straight to be able to enjoy our lives instead of hurting each other instead. Really? I mean, seriously, you have access to all of the abilities to make this life like heaven. And you would rather fight over shit than to be open to everybody getting a piece of the pie. And who's retarded? My son didn't speak for, he was almost 5 years old, dude. He was 3 years old when we put him in speech therapy. He still hadn't talked. That's my Ethan. Listen, I haven't been able to talk to him since 2020 because of stupid bitches like Dave Esty and his fucking wife Ashley and Gary Newberry, all thinking that it was okay to keep me from my kids. But you're having issues with your kids, aren't you? They don't want to go to class, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. As long as my kids have to be without their mom, your kids are going to be nothing but a mess for you. Period. It's not going to change. It's not going to shift. You're so goddamn cool. You taught your kids how to fucking do dope. You're so fucking cool. You taught your kids how to roll a joint. How to drink and drive. You're so awesome. Listen, maybe I should have more babies just so they can come to you and learn how to live their life. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't care. There are kids, my kids, are dealing with shit they shouldn't have to because dumb motherfuckers like you think it's more cool to be part of the crowd than it is to straighten the fuck up and lead this nation into being something that they can truly be proud of that lasts longer. We're not, do you understand? It don't matter how many fucking readings I provide for you. If the kids are dying, there's no future to be had. And if you're sitting around drinking and doing drugs, the messages that I'm giving you are probably not reaching your fucking head. But you're so goddamn cool. You're so fucking cool. You know, you're so fucking cool. Oh my God. Like, you're just so fucking cool. Let me take after you. Because you are so cool.
Yeah, vehicle 1050 it went over the overpass. Who else is in there?
My friend.
How many?
Kobe.
It's just y'all two?
And there's a guy that wanted, he told us to take us or he was going to kill us.
Shut down the one.
How Mexican cartels are targeting local teens. Monday at 10 on Cans 5.
Get your goddamn shit together. You don't need me to do that. You need to get off the fucking drugs. Find your priorities. And start realizing that without these children, there's no reason for you to even be living. How fucking inappropriate you are to do what the fuck you have done and act like nobody is losing out because you're somebody, when in fact the whole world is falling apart, and the people's shoulders that it sits on is the same motherfuckers who told everybody it was cool to do drugs and kill your spouse.